Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. We're coming to you from McAllen in an early morning session of day 2 of the MCHI Poundfest. And right now it's MCHI taking on SJA. And after McAllen won game 1, 25-18, they are right back to work here in game 2, already up by the score of 5-3. First of 6 games coming your way from this gym today. The teams we'll be featuring in this tournament today will be MCHI, SJA, Edinburgh Vella, and Sherryland. High school will all be here on this floor. All of these teams took either first or second place in their respected pools yesterday, and therefore they are in competition to advance to the gold bracket in play. MCHI has been leading throughout. Back with the service is Alexi Gonzalez, who was out of play the last game of yesterday's event. Appeared to be either nursing a cramp or a slight injury of some sort, but she is in great shape here as MCHI tries to complete a 2-game sweep here in this game. Our broadcast coverage coming your way here today from MCHI. We'll also be at Donna North, where Billy Watson's established a spot over there. So volleyball coverage throughout the day coming your way here on Real Sports Live. That one goes out of bounds, so the Bears get the point, and they'll serve up. Game 2 of the best-of-3 series. Good spike off the block for another point for McAllen. Lady Bulldogs up 8-4. My wife Dahlia at the camera today. For a little while anyway. Ready to go with the next serve. That's Haiti Moore who puts that into play. That spike is blocked back at you, and MCHI scores again. They're up 9-4. Here in this game. Timeout called on the floor. We'll be back after this. This is RealSportsLive.com. A+ Uniforms has just what you need for a professional look with quality and a personal touch that will take care of what you need. A uniform is a tool of many professionals, and at A+, they have the variety of choices to set you in motion today. All at an affordable cost and a convenience of a local business. 109 North 3rd Street is A+ Uniforms when you shop downtown Harlingen. Back here after the timeout, MCHI continues to roll as they get an ace served up and extend the lead out to 10-4 here in this first game of day 2, which is actually pool play again, but it's after the pools have been reshuffled. Another serve by the Lady Bulldogs, a deep serve played by the PSJA Lady Bears from the back court. They'll get it over, and now a great chance here. Gonzalez with the spike, though, in the net. PSJA with the point. Takes us to a 10-5 game. Next up, Edinburgh Vella takes on Sherryland. We'll have that broadcast for you. In its entirety, if everything goes right, there's an ace served up and makes it a 10-6 game. Lady Bears trying to win game 2 here and force a game 3. Those watching on our traditional platforms, I want to remind you again that we've been gearing everyone up to make the move over to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to Real Sports Live YouTube. There's a big hit and a kill by Lexi Gonzalez. It makes it 11-6 game. We're still working with some minor tweaks on the Facebook side of things on whether or not we'll be live throughout ball games or if we're just going to have peek-ins as we expand into more and more coverage here on realsportslive.com of sporting events. Service time for the Lady Bulldogs. That's a good serve that comes across. SJA gets it over. MCHI with a great chance here. Tipped over and in for the easy point. 12-6. MCHI with the lead. They ran the table yesterday, taking first place in their pool. Went 3-0. That's out of bounds. Another point to McAllen. Vela and Sherryland next. Good serve across, played by the Lady Bears. Over on the second hit, McAllen will cover that, get it back over. Lady Bears with a good set on a back set. Spike is blocked right back at you. Lady Bears on the attack again. That's over the block, played by McAllen. A high set for a back row kill. That's picked up by the back row defense of the Lady Bears. They'll get it over again. Here comes McAllen back on the offense. Middle of the net. This one goes over. Played again by the Lady Bears. Great hustle just to keep the ball alive, and they'll get a point out of the deal. Six-point lead for McAllen here in game two. High deep serve played by McAllen on the back row set. Big swing played nicely by the libero for the Lady Bears. That spike comes across, played by McAllen. Right back at you in the net, though, is going to be called. Actually, 2 hits against McAllen, point to PSJA. Trims the lead to 5. This is kind of how game one went about its business. McAllen with the lead. Lady Bears trying to stay close. There's a point for the Lady Bears. PSJA now within 4, 13-9. Serve comes across, a good one. Played up near the net, over on the second hit. Good recovery. McAllen now will set Gonzalez for the big swing. Down it goes, and point McAllen. Lexi Gonzalez with the kill. And that's out for a point for McAllen. They're up 15-9. We'll be here all day today. Should wrap up somewhere around 3 o'clock, and then we'll switch gears and head over and try to help Billy Watson out in the Donna area. He's established at Donna North High School for day one of their tournament. That's a big kill by McAllen, another point for the Lady Bulldogs. They're up 7. Gonzalez to serve again. Lady Bears will play it. Kept alive on the rally by the Lady Bears for a back row attempt. McAllen with a back row swing by Gonzalez. Played up forward near the net. Lady Bears with a good set from the left side. That is out and a point to McAllen. Good idea going cross court for the Lady Bears. Serve across, a good one. Back row set, Gonzalez with a swing, played by the Lady Bears. Cross court, that's played on the back row. Up near the net. Across by Demarius Giannis. And another point for PSJA. Serve across is played by MCHI up at the net. Spike across, down and in point. McAllen up 18-11. You're joining us. We're in game 2 of this broadcast. McAllen on top. Those of you watching on Facebook, we're peeking in here on a Facebook Live. I want to remind you again that all of our broadcasts are on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Rio Sports Live. Also on the website, riosportslive.com. 25-18, the first win for the McAllen Lady Bulldogs. And here in this one, up 6 against PSJA. Our next game has Sherryland taking on Edinburgh Vela. Serve across, a good one, played by the Bulldogs. Off the net, spike attempt, played by the Lady Bears. Good set, spike down and in, point. PSJA not going away, sticking around within 5 here. Trying to edge into this lead even more. Deep serve, that goes out of bounds. Point to McAllen, they're up 19-13, trying to take this in a 2-game sweep. Back to the service line for MCHI is Maddie Heinkamp. Gets it across. Good serve. Played up near the net. They'll get it over. MCHI with a chance here on the set from the right side. Diving attempt to keep that alive by the Lady Bears. Attacking for the back row. Gonzalez is there with a pass to Heinkamp. Gets the set up. Hit across, played by the defense of the Lady Bears. They'll get it across, and MCHI with another chance to come swinging away. And here it comes, and it's down and in. Point for Giannis, 20-13. And great effort that time by the Lady Bears keeping the ball in play, but everything was in a defensive perspective. Allowing the Lady Bulldogs just to continue to pressure on. Serving the net, point to the Bears. Cuts the lead back to 6, 20-14 your score. Our thanks to the McAllen School District for assisting us in the broadcast here with a location from which to broadcast these games. And with the assistance in the internet feed, which gives a crystal clear quality. There's a miscommunication on the Lady Bulldogs. Easy point for PSJA. Lady Bears down 5. They'll serve that up, played by MCHI. High set, middle of the net. Giannis gets it over. Played up near the net with a good set. McAllen keeps that alive. Giannis again with a swing. Down, out of bounds it goes. Point to PSJA, they're within 4. Can the Lady Bears extend this to a 3rd game? If so, that'll be played to 15 points. As again, the format was pool play yesterday. It's pool play again today, but it's a restructured pool after yesterday's games. First and second place teams from yesterday's pools are in this particular pool in this gym. Back row hit by Lexi Gonzalez. Played by the Lady Bears off the net. Past the block, back on the McAllen side. Up near the net, good dig again by the back row for the Lady Bears. That's across. Gonzalez with a high pass to Heinkamp. Second hit over, blocked and then over by the Lady Bears. Long rally. Lady Bears could like to get this point. That's off the block, and that's a point. So digging a little deeper that time around was the Lady Bears of PSJA. They extended the rally, eventually getting that point. They're up to within 3 points now of the MCHI Lady Bulldogs. Serve is good. Pass right on the money. Heinkamp with a back row set for Gonzalez. Spikes it. Kept alive by the libero for a moment. Ball off the back wall. That's a point to McAllen. Once that pass is pushed forward for the McAllen Lady Bulldogs, if it's on the money, their scoring opportunities ramp up in a hurry because of their hitters' ability to finish. Serving is Damaris Giannis. Giannis gets that across. That's an ace. 22-17, MCHI on top. Giannis with another serve, deep serve, and that's another ace. Off the libero's hands, into the stands. It's now a 23-17 game. Timeout on the floor. SJA needs to talk. We'll be back after this.
The performing arts, the visual arts. You can find it all at McAllen ISD.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com, and after the timeout, McAllen will be serving. Giannis gets it across. Played on the back row by the Lady Bears. They'll get it over. Chance here for another point to come the MCHI way. Back set. Gonzalez with the spike. That's good. Lady Bulldogs now a point away from taking this in 2 in this early morning game. Sherryland and Edinburgh Vela next. We'll take a break from this one. Come back on a new game right about the time for the first serve. Lady Bears on the attack. That's in the net. Point to McAllen, and that'll do it. Lady Bulldogs win this one 25-17. They won game 1 25-18 and have advanced a little further, trying to get to that gold bracket. They win game 1 of pool play. They'll be back in action a couple more times before the day's set. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up. This is RealSportsLive.com. Looking for furniture? Go to Furniture Place, where they carry Ashley furniture and products you won't find anywhere else. Buy from the best. 6-piece bedroom sets, $399 and up. No credit check financing. Furniture Place. They beat any price. Guaranteed 10%, $125. Ruben Torres Boulevard in Brownsville, Texas.